Old Harbour Bay is one of the communities that we have been working with over the years, a very receptive community. I admire their resilience and energy when it comes to disaster preparedness. And we have been engaging with them to educate them more about tsunamis, them being a coastal community. We have worked with them to develop their community plan, establish community emergency response teams, and to, in the past, also develop a tsunami evacuation plan for them. And we are currently engaging them in terms of the revision of these plans and evacuation mapping and signage for the community, with a view of having them being our first tsunami-ready community here in Jamaica. For tsunamis in particular, we are working very closely with the Meteorological Service Division here in Jamaica, with our earthquake unit, them being the hazard specialists as it relates to the potential impacts of tsunamis. They are often generated by earthquakes, and so the earthquake unit is a significant technical partner. Our meteorological service does monitoring of our coastal area from a tidal perspective and general weather warning and alerting for the country, and hence their significance in the tsunami preparedness and planning.
The meteorological service is ideally placed in this tsunami warning system by being one of those 24-hour operating organizations that will have the capacity, or that does have the capacity, to receive information that is transmitted from the tsunami warning centers. When the meteorological service receives information from these centers, what we do is we ensure that it is accurate, that it's coming from a reliable source. We pass it on to the Tsunami Warning Centre in Jamaica, which would be the ODPEM. So we ensure that we have direct lines with the ODPEM, with the Director General and senior officers of the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management. And of course, as soon as these messages are received, we pass them on so that the appropriate local message may be disseminated to the general public.
In the event of a warning, a tsunami warning, our first responsibility is to alert the community that there is this threat and we need to get out as quickly as possible.
Thing is unfolding on the ground. The emergency center would go and send out that whatever is unfolding or whatever message they need to go out into the field. And not only the ground commander would hear it, but all the persons who have access to a radio within that area would be hearing the transmission simultaneously at the same time. We have a capability that we can even patch one center with another center so as to have more persons getting the information simultaneously.
If you're at the coastline and you feel a strong earthquake, particularly if you're not able to stand during that earthquake, it is advisable to immediately seek higher ground, because in such an instance the tsunami could arrive long before you are able to get a warning.
The CERT team is a group of persons that go around the community and help persons to get to higher ground. So we will go around and we will, send out the warning with any kind of instrument that we have. The church bell, the siren, we have a disaster siren in the community, and anything to inform the people of the community. So we'll go around and get the people out to higher ground in case of a tsunami warning.
We have started public education initiatives in various communities, coastal communities across the island. And we want to continue on these initiatives and take it a step further. We have established a tsunami warning sign and signage and a tsunami warning siren, which is also used as a multi-hazard siren for the community of Old Harbour Bay. And we want to continue that kind of engagement and building of capacity in the other communities when it comes to tsunami readiness.